Last night, I watched Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. And I like the actors that are in the film, but it was unwatchable. And I knew how it was going to end. And here's a film that came out a year ago, pre-planned for the current Russia crisis to sell war with Russia. And even if you hate Russia and want war for them, the movies roll out on TV, dramas, sitcoms, films, comic books, telling you who the next enemy is right before it happens. They had Tom Clancy's video game come out the year before the Georgia conflict with the exact same conflict unfolding, because it's all pre-planned, so people are then comfortable with Russia being the enemy now because it was already pre-programmed years before that the Cold War is back on. It's scripted is my point. And the larger issue is the globalists are going after any stable country in the Middle East, any secular government in the Middle East, any Christian supporting government in the Middle East. They're going after Russia that's trying to stabilize itself and stabilize Eastern Europe when the EU wants to suck Eastern Europe dry and exploit it. And they're going after us. The globalists are going after our infrastructure, our jobs, our families. The globalists are moving on every front right now. This is a very historical time to be alive, and everything they do is basically bad. You can debate within the spectrum who's right, who's wrong, and the politics of any given issue. But you have to pull back from Republican and Democratic rhetoric and actually look at who the special interests are and what they want. And the larger agenda is for global governance, autocratic totalitarianism, attacking every institution, the family, the church, you name it. Not that the church is even good. It's been government run for a long time, but all institutions are to not just be overtaken, they are to be pulled down so that no competing system can exist. Monetary, it doesn't matter. It's the opposite of diversity, the opposite of choices. And through the Democratic Party right now, we see the vanguard of the movement. Class warfare, race warfare, social division, man against woman, old against young, death panels, veterans being kicked off health care, put on death lists to not be given care. On record. And the media calls it a screw-up. It's not a screw-up, it's a policy. It's not a screw-up on the border, like Rick Perry says about Obama. It's a deliberate policy. People ask why I praise Ted Cruz and Rand Paul. They're the only ones that will say it's deliberate, because it is. The Border Patrol says it's deliberate and shows proof. We go down to the border and show proof. We have the facts. We're nothing special. Anybody can say 2 + 2 = 4. Anybody can try to be decent. There is no debating this. There is no choice. You either join with the evil and be a schmuck, be a chump, be a sucker, be a mark, be a mind-controlled cult member, or you decide that you're going to resist what's happening. It's in your own best interest. It's in all our best interest to say no to all of this. Ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds?